City Spotlight is supported by Consolidated Communications. CCI is honored to salute the cities and their leaders in the area, as well as providing TV, internet, and phone service to local homes and businesses. We live where we work and are proud to support the communities we serve. More information available at consolidated.com. Hello, and welcome to another edition of City Spotlight. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. As you're first seeing this episode on WEIU on Christmas. In this Season 6 episode, we're going to take a look with an extended cut on the 34th Taylorville Chilifest. We taped on Saturday, October 5th at Chilifest for an episode on Taylorville. And boy, did we tape a lot of material during our 5 hours at Chilifest. And for your enjoyment, more colorful sights and sounds as 6 chili makers from 4 different states share their knowledge and love for making chili at Taylorville's signature event. And we'll begin this episode, this extended cut of the 34th Taylorville Chilifest, with Taylorville Mayor Bruce Berry and Patty Hornbuckle of the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. Thanks for watching City Spotlight.
Well, Patty's done such an excellent job in increasing the visibility of Chilifest. I just commend her for an excellent job. I think it is the 34th year of Chilifest, and it seems to be improving each year, and I'm just glad to be a little bit of a part of it. I worked in the chili tent for 6 hours that day.
I did see you, yes, working hard.
I enjoyed it. I mean, it's, you know, you get to see the people and everyone, and what a turnout. So all the accolades go to Patty Hornbuckle on that.
And I'll back that up too. It's like, you know, I'm just one person, and I have a committee that would just knock your socks off. They have a responsibility, and they do what they're supposed to do, or do what they want to do. They're all volunteers, and they love what they do. So each individual, you know, chairman of each committee itself, like I said, they do it, and they know what needs to be done, and they do it. So it works.
If I overheard correctly from Randy Miller, who was emceeing the pageant, record number of queens showed up for the pageant. It was obviously a great turnout there. Wow, the pageant was beautiful as well.
And some things that we, you know, kind of turned around. We have Brittany Moore, which is our pageant director, and she's, you know, all into pageant. She's been in them, she's run them, and she's just very confident in what she does. And she asked this year if we could move the pageant from 9 o'clock and move it to noon, and like, sure, you know, why not? You know, there's several reasons behind her, you know, her asking, and it was brilliant. You know, we should have moved it years ago because, like I said, it just made everything flow a lot easier. We opened up a new category in the you know, for Teen Miss, and opened up for more pageants to enter, and like I said, we had record number of entries.
The number of people you come for chili making, and I heard some great comments from several of them that you'll hear here in the feature coming up. Very colorful feature. Some of them have been coming for 20 years.
Correct.
Some have been coming for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And the wonderful things they said about the square and the location that has to, you know, feedback from the people that are hardworking chili makers.
It makes our square, it's a beautiful weekend for that, and we're trying to emphasize our square and some of the improvements that the square is partaking in the last year or so. And so hopefully next year it'll be a better and bigger background. And I haven't talked with Patty with this for a while, but maybe we can develop it into maybe some nighttime activities on that Saturday evening in the future.
I would love that. I would love that.
Overall, very much a success.
Very much a success.
Everything went very well.
It did.
Very
you know,
successful.
Couple hiccups now and then that nobody would ever know, and it just went seamlessly. So I'm very proud of my volunteers. It takes about 300 volunteers to make this happen.
Yes.
And without those people or those volunteer chair people, nothing happens. So, you know, very, very appreciative to that.
This is obviously a tradition, 30 plus years. Re-emphasize to our audience at home just how big of a thing this is for Taylorville every year.
The community coming together. You know, we had a little bit of a hiccup a year ago with the tornado, and this was a great outcoming of the community, just to say, hey, we're back for business and we're going to support our community, as they've shown throughout the last 10 months, recovering from the tornado, and everything's really up and coming right now. So we're very optimistic about what holds for Taylorville in the future.
Excellent event here in the latter part of 2019. Patty, I saw you right before. I don't mean to put you on the spot here, but right before Mayor Berry introduced the crowd, So you get a little choked up there beforehand. I didn't get that on camera because that's not what it was, but you've put a lot of work into this, and it has been somewhat of a trying year for Taylorville. Your emotions about what was going on?
They kind of came out, didn't they? And it was just when it all just kind of comes to a head, and you see success, and you see part of me was I look out and from my office and I can see all these people, and everybody was smiling. That's all I wanted to see. Everybody was happy. It was all, it was all good. And I just, like I said, it got choked up, and it just was a feeling of pride.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. The clock on the courthouse tower has struck 9, and that means it is time to begin the 2019 Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce Chilifest. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mayor of the City of Taylorville, Bruce Berry.
Thank you. Thank you for showing up here. Taylorville is the chili capital of the world. I want to thank all the chili cooks that made the long trip to Taylorville. The bags tournament will start in a couple hours. We have the Queen's Contest. I know the girls are all excited about who's going to be Miss Chili Pepper 2019.
They had these yellow tapes. Over here, they got taped off. Yeah.
Important to get them as small as possible.
Yeah, well, this is going to be for my verde, so it's going to kind of dissolve itself into it.
Is that the first step in the process?
Yes, it is.
What are you adding here?
Taco Bell salsa verde. I just pre-mix all this stuff, and then I'm just going to let it sit until I get ready to start cooking. Get ahead of the game a little bit.
How long have you been making chili, sir?
This is starting my 6th season, so I'm kind of a rookie to this game compared to most of these people.
What do you enjoy most about making chili?
Hanging out with my friends. No, I enjoy chili, and I just a lot of great people I've met doing this. I just enjoy hanging out.
So it's not just the making of the food, but it's the camaraderie. And,
Yeah,
and
it
meeting
is.
the
It's like an extended family. I mean, a lot of these people, we got people here from Michigan, Texas, Missouri, Wisconsin. So they come from all over the place, and you just get to be good friends. Little chicken bouillon cube. Just throw that right in there. This is going to be for my vegetarian chili. This is vegetarian, no chicken broth.
So how many chilies are you making?
I'm making vegetarian and verde today. Then tomorrow I'll be cooking red chili and homestyle chili.
What are the challenges of making multiple chilies at once?
Getting confused. No, this is not too easy. I've done all 4 in the same day, but it's just overlapping. It gets to be too much. So we're not going to do that today. This is the vegetarian. It's going to be the basically the same recipe as my red chili, with a couple more tablespoons of chili powder. And instead of meat, I'm going to use the sauteed portobello mushrooms.
Chilifest started out, there was an event before Chilifest called the Soybean Festival. It occurred, from what I'm told, at least in the 70s, but in 1986, a group of guys got together. They liked chili, they cooked chili, and they did 2 things. Number 1, they wanted to cook chili and serve it through the Chamber of Commerce here, as well as invite the International Chili Society to have cooks come here and cook, which is a sanctioned cook-off. 34 plus years later, this event continues to be an International Chili Society sanctioned chili cook-off for 2 days, both days, Saturday and Sunday, as well as the Chamber continues to cook chili, sell it. It's one of the biggest fundraisers of the year for the Chamber. And then around that, we have all these vendors and all this entertainment. We have a main stage, a south stage. with entertainment, and that's where the pageant also takes place. We also have a north stage where we have entertainment both days as well.
Yeah.
The flavor wins everything.
Where are you from, sir?
I'm actually from Crowley, Texas.
All the way from Texas to Taylorville, Illinois.
803 miles. 2 stops for gas, and that was it.
Wow.
Proud to be here.
Have you been here before?
Oh, every year for the last 5 years.
So what brings you from Texas all this way for the last however many years?
Last 5 years?
Yeah.
Because it's a wonderful event. The community's great to everybody. As you can see, the Chilifest. And Tom, the community just does a great job, and we love to be here. Love supporting it.
And obviously the love for making chili.
And the love of making chili. I know we're nuts. But Diane Lynn's here. She's our reigning world champion in red chili. Tom Coward's putting on. He's a world champion this year in green. Lloyd Weir down here. He's the world champion in home-style chili. And I got the honors of veggie chili.
Yes.
So all 4 world champions are present here today. It's never happened in the chili competition.
You seem to know everyone.
I do. It's one big family. The chili family, we travel far. I mean, it's far. We know everyone like family. It's like a family reunion, it is. And Taylorville is one of our reunion stops, so we all get together. I mean, there ain't nobody here that I don't know. Is there anyone here you don't know, Di? I don't think so. Nope.
So we're not just talking chili, we're talking camaraderie.
It is. It's about the love of each other. We help each other. None of us is doing anything different really that much than anyone else. Again, it's just what flavor it is and the cooking technique what makes, at the end of the day, a winner from a loser. But someone has to win, someone has to lose. But it's a great time.
Let's talk about the chili you're making today.
I'm making a home-style chili today, and it's actually going to be a white chicken chili, and I'm going to do a verde chili here, and I'm just competing in 2 categories today.
Everyone I've talked to so far is making multiple chilies, so is that a prerequisite or?
No, you can do one, or you can do all 4. It's how many you want, just how much work you want to do. To do all 4 is a chore. I mean, you're trying to cook 3 pots at one time, and I've done it when I first started this. And you start losing track of what spice goes in what pot. It's really tough. So the idea is I like doing 2 pots. If I have to do a 3rd, if they need it for numbers or whatever, I'll do it. But I just do 2 at a time. And in the ICS, once we win one, I know for me, we don't cook it again. So you represent that state or that cook-off at the World Championship. So whoever wins today will be representing Taylorville next year at the World Championship.
Yes, it's a good day for chili.
Some beautiful color on that pepper there.
Yeah. You eat first with your eyes, and then, Henry, you remember that. You eat first with your eyes, too.
For those out there that...
Unfortunately, people do, but I don't think that's fair until you put the actual taste bud on it.
Right.
You just said a pretty cool expression there. You eat first with your eyes. Tell us what's the magic behind that comment there. I mean, what does that mean?
Well, to me, food has to look good. And then, makes you want it more. And so then you taste it, and if it tastes good too, you've got a good combination there.
So the words of a champion, very good. So in your words, what makes a good chili?
What makes good chili? Good blend of spices. Nothing that just overpowers, the flavor of the chili and the meat together, and a good gravy with it.
What brings you to Taylorville, Illinois? How long have you been competing in this competition here? Is this your first time, or have you been here many years?
We've been here many years, almost every year. Yeah.
I asked the gentleman to your left, what brings you back every year, all these years?
The camaraderie is one, and it's just the public. It's a nice cook-off, well organized. People are friendly, the public. So hey, that's it.
I left you for a few minutes there. What are we doing now?
This is these are my portobello mushrooms. Sauteing them in vegan butter with a little bit of lemon infused olive oil. If you get a whiff of that, you can smell the lemon in it.
This event attracts local people from all over central Illinois. They want to enjoy the chili, they want to enjoy the entertainment, plus the International Chili Society sanctioned 2 days of chili cook-offs. Several of the cooks today are world champions that have come back to Taylorville to cook, and many of them have become world champions as a result of qualifying for the World Championships here at Taylorville.
Well, this is a vegetarian chili. I've just started it, and I have some sweet potato, onion, red bell pepper, orange and yellow bell pepper. I have some fresh jalapeno in there, some chili powder, and some cumin. So we're going to let that just soften the vegetables a little bit, and then we'll continue on in about an hour. Pretty, isn't it?
Yes. So tell me, meatless chili, so for those vegetarian chili, what makes a good vegetarian chili?
Well, it's a brand new category this year, and sadly I'm not scoring very well. So I'm not really sure what makes a good vegetarian. I think fresh vegetables, of course, always fresh spices. You know, you have to really think about what you're going to put in there and make sure that there's no beef or chicken or pork base in anything that you're doing. So a vegetable broth, of course, is desirable. So yeah, I don't know, but we do get enough people that are asking for vegetarian samples now. They're becoming popular. So I decided, new category. I'm not doing very well, but I'm going to forge ahead and try and find a recipe that works. Well, we've been to Taylorville different cook-offs. This is my first time at Chilifest. My husband comes every year, but I'm just newly retired, so I'm a little bit more flexible now.
And what do you enjoy about making chili?
Well, we like chili, but it's really the camaraderie of all of the chili cooks. In my opinion, that's what is really fun. Plus, you're outside, you're talking to the public, you're talking to people who really love chili. So, yeah, we have a common ground.
It's fun. I love this setting for a contest. It's in Michigan. There's very few towns and everything that has a square like this. It's all just down south for us. But I come from Bob Hall down there, who's very popular around this area. But no, it's enjoyable.
Now, how long have you been cooking chili, sir?
30 years, 31 years. Something like that.
You've been cooking as long as this festival has been around, although you're not from here.
No.
How many times have you been here to Taylorville?
20, something like that. Come to this one every year, which is a back-to-back.
I've been hearing a common thread amongst you chili makers that it's chili and camaraderie.
It is. It really is. It's we all have our friends where we live, but this is like family too. We come around here just to visit. It's just enjoyable situations. So.
Okay, let's get down to it. What makes a good chili, in your opinion?
Well, I like. It's nice cooking down here. You use ground meat, and that's my favorite chili. You go to other parts of the country, even we run the state of Michigan contest, and it's all cut meat, like tri-tip and such. But I like good ground beef chili. I like to see some floating chopped onions, and I like spice. I like heat. So this is why we like coming down here to cook ground beef.
What's it like cooking next to your wife and competing?
Sometimes it gets a little tight.
Nice.
We cooked, we spent about a month out west back in February, and cooked in Lake Havasu, cooked in south of Phoenix, put 6,300 miles on the truck. I go to the doctor just to get a little checkup a few days later after we got home. The doctor said, well, your blood pressure's a little high. I said, Doc, after being 6,300 miles, 22 inches away from my wife, he goes, nothing need to be said.
Okay, what do we got there in that bottle now?
A little bit of honey.
Honey in chili.
Yeah, for vegetarian. Gonna sweeten it up just a little bit. Got a couple of jalapeno peppers floating in there. They're all pierced, and then after about an hour and a half, when they soften up, I'll squeeze the juice out, discard the peppers. veggies sauteed up a little bit to soften them. Some celery, red pepper, green pepper. Soften those up a little bit, not too much. We'll throw those in after a while, and then a little bit of diced up onion. We'll throw that in there, and then four kinds of beans actually.
It's hot too.
Yeah, it is hot.
Hot in temperature, hot or spice?
Temperature right now. I'm going to find out how spicy it is. Very good.
Well, when you hear those words, it's good.
I'm sunk.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the broth so far. Veggies will go in next. 49th, we're on 51. This is a 09. Reno, so that would be
First year in Reno.
Oh, for 07? No, 08. When you won.
Vegas. I was in Vegas. I won a Vegas.
Oh, that's
Reno.
right. Yeah. You won in Tropicana. I have yet to win yet. I'm trying. I'm surrounded by all winners around here.
But you enjoy the camaraderie also.
Oh yeah, I see these people more than I see my relatives.
What do you enjoy about making chili?
Really, the people. It's just the people that come and eat the chili and people that cook the chili. It's just wonderful.
I mean, what a unique group of people. You kind of
And you're
all from different places of the country.
Yep, you got it. Not just one place. I was talking to somebody else that's a vendor over here, and I says, we are from all over the United States. I says, we got Texas, Mississippi, Michigan I am.
Kentucky.
Yep, oh yeah. And that's the way it is, because most states only have one or two cook-offs, so if you want to participate, you have to start going to different cook-offs. And that's good, because then you get to meet new people. I like to go out west, because I have friends there, so I stay there and cook chili out west.
But you said you're from Michigan, so
Yeah.
you're staying in the Midwest here. How many times have you been to Taylorville?
This is my first time here.
And what brought you here?
My friends told me it's a good cook-off. And I decided to leave northern Michigan and venture down here.
And so far, your impressions early on?
It's huge. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, this whole town square, I took a walk around and it is big. A lot of vendors and everything going on. Yeah.
All right, let's cut to the chase.
Okay.
Tell me about making chili. What makes a good chili?
Spices, flavor. Those are your main things. Everybody's using the same meats basically, but it's how you blend your spices and make it flavorful that everybody likes. Not too hot, not too mild. Just
So the approach and preparation is very important.
Yep. When you do things, you can't just throw everything in a pot and say, okay, let's cook it for 3 hours. It doesn't work that way.
Tell us the chili or chilies that you're making today.
I'm doing 3. I'm doing veggie, verde, and red chili.
What challenges are there making multiple chilies at once?
Keeps me busy. You have to be, you have to know. I write little notes so I know exactly when I have to do what, because otherwise I'll start talking too much and lose control and, oh my gosh, this one I have to do this. I enjoy being busy all the time. I just can't come here and sit down and cook one pot of chili. That's just not me.
And I can't screw up the Queen's lunch. See, I tell people, hey, Doc, I tell people in Texas, they take me serious and say, hey, I have an honor cooking for the Queen. They're like, really? I'm like, yep, the ICS Queen.
20 minutes for homestyle turn in. 20 minutes for homestyle turn-in.
Thanks so much. Finished product.
Finished.
Does it look like a winner to you?
Tastes good. Yeah, it looks good.
How we do? Winner chicken dinner. Oh, that tastes chicken chili.
2 more coming. Here they go. 7.
Here they come.
8. Here they go. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. 13.
All right, Flavor Town.
I gotta make sure I got 13 chilies before we move this table. Flavor Town. Okay. 3,
got 'em?
6, 9, 12, 13. Thank you.
Ta-da!
All right.
Good job, Doc.
Okay, thanks. 13 chilies. Okay.
Let me know if you need anything.
Okay, thank you. Now we can set the table. 13.
Jacob enjoys tumbling and swimming, and when he grows up, he wants to be a firefighter. This is contestant number 7, Jacob Smith.
I came to Taylorville and bought WTIM in 1992, and about 3 weeks after I got here, they roped me into being a judge to judge chili. And I have been on the committee of one sort or another ever since 1992. I've emceed the pageant since I think '01. This event left the square for a while, and it struggled, to be quite honest with you. But when it came back to the square, '01, '02, somewhere in there, it just flourished, just exploded, and we continue to see that response to Chilifest since moving it back to the square almost 20 years ago.
Contestant number 3 is Camry Phillips. She's the 6-year-old daughter of Jacob and Trish Phillips. She's in 1st grade at North Elementary, where her favorite subject is art.
It's a signature event for the town. It's a signature event for the chamber, and it really does. Plus the International Chili Society, 2 days of sanctioned judging. We bring chili cooks in from several states, so it's a great way to bring people to Taylorville that way as well. And when you get 10 to 15,000 people here in 2 days, that's a successful event for Taylorville.
Here's our Junior Miss Chili Pepper 2019 is contestant number 14, Julie Wayman.
We love it. And Taylorville's good to all of us. Thank you, Taylorville. We see you all next year.
City Spotlight is supported by Consolidated Communications. CCI is honored to salute the cities and their leaders in the area, as well as providing TV, internet, and phone service to local homes and businesses. We live where we work and are proud to support the communities we serve. More information available at consolidated.com.